Welcome to this lesson. This is the second lesson of construction, grade 8 and 9. So you want to look at the questions directly from the past exam papers. Okay, so we can get started now. Okay, so the first question that we are going to look at is we can call this question 1. First question that we are going to look at was in 2021 external. It's that exam that they write in somewhere around July, August. Okay, so let's get started and see how we can construct and solve this question. So using geometrical instruments, construct triangle ABC in which AB. Okay, so we are constructing triangle ABC. It's very important to come up with the sketch ABC. Okay, so AB is 8 centimeters, BC is 7 centimeters, and AC is 6. All right, especially if you are coming from the first lesson that we did, I think this will be very easy for you. So now we can actualize the actual we can come up with the actual triangle now. Okay, so the first one, this is going to be now from, so this is supposed to be 8. Okay, so this is going to be my AB. This is going to be my AB. All right, so then please, if you haven't watched our lesson 1, go and watch it. So the second one is 7. So we measure now, we get 7 centimeters from the ruler. 7 centimeters from the ruler. You can either start from here, you go up to, so this is 7 here. Okay, so after we have done 7, from B to C, it's 7 centimeters. So we drew an arc like this. Are we there? Then we come and get the second one, which is now 6. The second one is supposed to be 6. The same process. Okay. 6 is here. Okay. So 6 is from A. Okay. So we come to A and do 6. And where they meet there, that is where our C is supposed to be. So we draw a straight line from this point to this one, as well as another one from there to B. Okay, so this is C here. Are we there? Now we can go back to the question. What does the question say? The question now says, measure and write angle ABC. Measure and write angle ABC. ABC. So we need to measure this angle here. What is this angle? I hope. Okay. So you can count. This is going to be, we are starting from 0. You count up to here. It's actually 46. All right. So this angle here is 46 degrees. The second one is construct the bisectors of AB, this one, and BC, this one, and let them meet at O. Okay, so how do we construct the bisectors? And just like I keep saying, we did these bisectors in the previous lesson. So we said if we are constructing AB, we need to extend the compass to more than half. More than half. If you look at this one, it's more than half of AB. So after I have done that, then now I'm going to construct an arc here and another arc down here. Okay, then you shift, you come to A. Okay, you don't adjust the compass, so I'll do that, and also down here. Then we join these points of contact. Have you seen? We join this one like this. All right. Then the next one is BC. So we do the same to BC. More than half. This is more than half. Supposed to do an arc here and another one here. Okay. As long as you are seeing them, then you bring the compass this side, this one, and this one. Have you seen where they're meeting? It's meeting at this point and that point there. So again, I'm supposed to join them. This is where they meet. Like this. Okay. Then we are told that let them meet at point O. So here where they meet, this is point O. Alright? What is the other question now? Okay, so the last question is with the center O. Okay? O as the center. O as the center here. O is the center here. Okay? And the radius OA. Radius OA, meaning the radius of the circle, is going to be from O to A here. That's what it means. Draw a circle which touches A, B, and C. So what they are saying is, this is our center here. I'll put my, okay, this is our center. Then this is radius. So it's supposed to come here like this. I hope you're able to see that. I must hold it like this. Then you write or you draw a circle. Okay. So this circle, you draw the circle. Have you seen what will happen? The circle is going to touch these three sides. The 3 points here from the outside. The circle that touches these, okay? So that is what you are going to have, okay? So this is a circumscribed circle, the one that is outside, the one that puts the triangle inside. I hope that is clear. Let's look at the second one, the second example. Okay, so we have question 2, which says construct triangle DEF in which DE is equals to 8 centimeters, angle DEF is equals to 60 degrees, and angle EDF is equals to, okay, so the first part there is to construct a triangle. And I've told you that the first thing that you're supposed to do is to come up with a sketch. You come up with the sketch. The sketch is what? DEF. Okay? Now, let's use the information that has been given. DE has been given as 8 centimeters. Alright? Then the angle which is DEF, which is this angle here. This angle has been given as 60. And then the angle EDF, which is this one, has been given as 70. All right, this is the only information that we have been given. And once we have been given this, it's very easy to construct the triangle. So we start, okay? We start with the, let's follow the sketch. We start with the, so this is going to be what? 8. Okay? Then once we have done this, all what we have been given are angles, isn't it? So this angle here is 60. So I'll come and measure this angle. So we are starting from 0 up to 60. 60 is this point here. I hope you have seen it. Okay? If you want, you can draw just straight line. But we can wait. Let's do 70 also. We come to the other side here. Make sure that the T is at the center, then 0 is on the line. So we want 70. 70, you start from 0. 70 is at this point here. Okay? So all what we are supposed to do now is just to draw the straight lines here. From here, this is 70. The angle there is guiding us. This is 70. Then you come to this one that talks about 60, isn't it? This one that talks about 60. It's passing through that like that. Okay? So meaning C is going to be at this point. Oh, sorry, not C. That is going to be D, E. So this is going to be F here. Take note. This is going to be F, not C. This will be F here. All right. So that is all what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Okay, so we can indicate this is 70. This is 60, just to, and then we have 8 centimeters here. Okay. Whether we show those, whether you put the angles or not, it's still one and the same thing. So now we need to bisect these angles. We bisect angle D, EDF. EDF is this angle. We need to bisect this angle. And angle DEF in this one. Let the angle bisectors meet at O. So what are we talking about? I want you to follow, and for sure we did these bisectors. So we are bisecting this angle as well as this one. Just like I said that these 70, 60 may not be there. So how do we bisect these angles? I did explain on that one that if you are bisecting this angle, this is what you do. You have an arc and another one here. Then you come to these ones now. You can adjust the compass. You draw an arc. Another one here, just like this. Then now you join from the center. You make sure from the center here, straight. So this is the bisector. Then we do the same thing to this one also. We do the same thing to this angle here also. We bisect this angle. Okay. Have this and this one. Then you can adjust the compass. Have this one. Okay, then we join here. I hope that is clear. Straight like that. Oh, sorry. Okay, we have done what that question is asking us to do, and then we've been told at this point where these two bisectors meet, we must call it O. You do this. All right. Then what is the next question? The next question is that draw a perpendicular from O to the side DE. Draw a perpendicular from O to the side DE. Meaning from this point we need to drop a straight line that touches this point. A perpendicular, the line must be forming a 90 degrees with this one. That's what it means, isn't it? That's what it means. This is what it means. Here, when I put 9, when we do this straight here, okay, this is, in this case, it will just be as simple as that. So when I do this straight, we drop. Okay, so the O should have been on top there. So we are told that now should meet at, so I'll call this G here, just like the question said. Okay, that is important. We have done that. With the center O, draw a circle which touches the three sides. Draw a circle which touches the three sides, okay? The three sides of this triangle DEF. Now, take note. there is a circle which touches these points, the corners, okay, the vertices. Now this one, it touches the sides. The sides are these ones here. So in other words, the circle is going to be inside. One thing you're supposed to know, when you are bisecting the angles, the circle is going to be inside. If you are bisecting the sides, then the angle is going to be. So this is what you are supposed to do. Once you have bisected angle, you bring this one. Okay. You bring this one, the center, then you can take the pencil on one side like this. Okay, so you can begin to draw. Okay, you draw it like this. So that is what you are going to have. So ordinarily, in fact, if you check, I think it almost went outside on this part. So it should touch all these three sides. It should touch all the three sides. Should touch all the three sides here. To touch all the three sides. That's what it should do. Okay, so that's what you should do. Even this one should have touched, except that it tilted on one side. But that's basically what you're supposed to do, and that's the process. So we look at the other one. So we have question 3. This is what is supposed to be our question 3 here. So we just have 3 questions. Okay. So here we are constructing triangle PQR in which, so the first thing, just like I told you, we do a sketch PQR. And PQ, this is 6. Then PQR, this angle here is supposed to be this angle here is supposed to be 90. Or this is supposed to be 60. Then the angle here at P, this one is supposed to be 90. Okay? That's all. It's just like the first one. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Then, so we now actualize the diagram or the triangle. So the first one is going to be 6 here. From this point to 6, I've used the pen. I hope you'll be able to understand that. So then, this angle here, we are told it's going to be 90 degrees. And if it's 90 degrees, it will pass through this point from 0 to 90. And then this one is 60 degrees. 60 degrees is at this point. So that is very simple. This one, we do, okay. Then the other one, we are looking at a, too bad now here. Okay, so now we are measuring this one from here, it's passing through where 60 is here. Okay, make sure. Okay, so now we have P, Q, and this is where we have our R. Okay, that's how it's going to be. So then we are told now construct a perpendicular bisector of PQ and let it meet what is this question now? Let it construct a perpendicular, construct a perpendicular bisector of PQ and D. Let it meet QR. Okay, this is supposed to be, let it meet what? Let it meet, this is supposed to be PQ, just as it was. That this is supposed to be PQ. Okay, so now we are constructing a perpendicular bisector of PQ and let it meet the same PQ at X. So this is our PQ here. And you know what we said. We need to do more than half. That's what I said. More than half. Okay, and this is more than half here. Okay, so more than half. You do an arc, also do an arc this side. You change, come to this side, an arc, then arc also, like that. Is that clear? Then we draw, we join now. Is that clear, like this? Okay. Then now we are told that this point where it meets PQ, this is what we must call X. All right. Then the next question now is, construct a bisector of angle Pqr to meet the perpendicular bisector of PQ at Y. All right, so we need to bisect this angle here, PQR. How do we bisect this angle? I think we have talked about these things. So we are going to say, we did say that you do an arc here, another arc here, then you adjust. Now you use these ones, you can do this, change, you do this. Okay, so now you draw a straight line from this point to that one there. Okay, straight line like this. And then now we are told that this bisector, this bisector, please you must follow this bisector. Read the question. What is it saying? Perpendicular bisector to meet the perpendicular bisector of PQ at Y. So meaning this point where they meet, where this point where it meets the perpendicular bisector of PQ, this point must be Y. Okay. Then the last question now is saying, measure and write the length of XY. So XY, from X to Y, from X to Y. Okay, from X to Y. So we are going to measure now this distance here. Okay, you measure the distance, that is 1.7. okay, so this is 1.7 centimeters. All right, that's what we're expected to do, and I have given you 3 examples. At least you have the understanding. You have the understanding, that's the most important thing. So what you're supposed to do, so I'm going to give you many questions for your revisions, but for those of you that submit your answers, okay, just answer the first 3 questions. Those are the answers you're going to submit, but I'll give you more than 3 questions. But when submitting, just submit the answers for the first 3 questions. This is your question 1. Let's go to question 2. This is your question 2. This is your question 2. So this is question 3. This is question 3. Question 4 and 5, they are there. Question 4 and 5, they are there. Just like I said that I was going to give you many questions just for revisions. Okay, so let me give you another one. So this is question 6. Okay, if you have time, you can practice all the questions. Question 7, they are just repeating the same things. Question 8, and we can make this one the last one. Thank you very much for watching.